Hey guys, it's Tanya with Scraptastic Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to create a two-page layout and I am using this kit. This is the Album Retreat by Stampin' Up, and I am taking layout number 1 and I am going to change that up. But here are the pieces that I cut. This Album Retreat had pre-designed pieces that you just cut, and they made it super easy for you, and it told you which project each one of these pieces went with. It came with a title for each one of these layouts, and there are 4 exclusive stamp sets, and I am going to be using those. I love these letters, so this is the outline. These are exclusive to the Scrapbooking Album Retreat, and this is going to make 20 pages, so 10 double page layouts. Okay, so let me show you the die cut pieces that came with this particular layout. This is layout number 1. I scored these, and here is this piece, and you have this one and these leaves. And this is really cute. There's also a sticker sheet, and there's a couple of the border stickers brought in on this page. But let me show you, I am going to make some adjustments to make these work for my photos. And I'm going to show you those photos here in just a second. So we have this a little bit over here. That's how I'm going to put it. Okay, and then it has a title, Happy Days. This goes over here on the pre-designed directions, and this will slide in and out for your journaling. This goes over here on top of a photo into a flip flap, and then this is over here, and then we have some leaves that we just kind of put in around here. Okay, so it calls for 5 photos, and these are my photos. This is my daughter Jocelyn, and I thought these photos were perfect because you have the green in here, and there's the green in these really pretty flower leaves, and then all the colors, they almost match her dress perfectly. It's like this paper was made for her dress. With this is a brand new crisp cantaloupe, and it matches these flowers, and then you can see the greenery in her dress. So these are laid out. This is a 5x7. These are laid out like this in the design. And then you have your 2 photos like this, or your 3 photos like this. This goes on top of it and is in a flip flap, and you'll open it like this and you have a 4x4 photo here. Okay, and I think that is super cute, but you know me, I want to make some changes. So I'm going to bring in some Misty Moonlight two-tone cardstock, and what I'm going to do here is I am going to frame this photo, and I am going to put that here, and I'm going to do some stamping, but I wanted you to see these pieces before I started stamping them. Okay, so these are over here. And then this one, I am going to bring in like this. I don't want that there. I am going to bring these photos in on top of here. So there is a nice mat around them. This is also given me a place for some, let's move this over because there's going to be a border sticker right here. But this gives me a place right here for an embellishment cluster. And I want to make sure I have I want to do my visual triangle. So I am going to take, instead of having this over here, I'm going to move this over here. So I'm going to have another little bit of embellishments here. And I'm going to take this piece. I'm not going to have that flip flap there. I'm going to take this one and I am going to slide that in here. Okay, and I know that seems like, well, I have journaling here and I have some journaling here, and that's great if I have a lot to say, and or I could use this for my journaling and just, I could add another photo in here and pull that out. But I think I want to use this as a, like a little bit of a landing place. I want to stamp some more things here, and I'm going to go from there. Okay, I did a little bit of stamping. I went ahead and stamped in the background here, and I used that Happiness is Here too stamp set, and I used this right here. And then I went ahead and stamped this, Nothing Better Than This, and I'm gonna put that over here. So I went ahead and I stamped my number here on my pocket, and I still got to glue that down, and I kind of messed that up when I did that. I should have practiced it ahead of time, but I'm not really worried about it because I went ahead and I stamped it on a stitch circle. So I just cut out a circle. You could do a regular circle, but I used a stitch one. And I'm going to put that on right there, and then it'll kind of be like a little, it acts as a little place to show that you would pull that up. So I thought that was a good idea, and I actually like how it came out. It added another little bit of a detail there. I did stamp another, I did stamp another circle, and I did that Love This, and that is on that same stamp set right there. So I'm going to put that over here. And I wanted to show you that I got those numbers, the outline and the inside, from the Happiness is Here Alphabet 1, Alphabet 2. I also stamped these flowers, and I used the outline here, and I stamped that in the Calypso Coral. And then I did a second generation, so I off stamped the inside of that, and I really love how that looks. And then I have all these leaves. So I thought that we would just play with some of these. So I'm thinking that we could put a couple of these over here, and we will definitely bring in some leaves. I love having these die leaves right here, so I didn't have to stamp them. This layout is coming together so fast. I love it. I love these kits. They're really nice. So let's just stick, yeah, we'll leave that there like that for a little bit. And I definitely want to put, well, maybe let's just try a leaf up here. I'm going to bring these here, and I'm going to build this right over top of this pocket. I think that is going to look, that's why I went ahead and I stamped this. I got to glue that together still, but I'm not going to glue it yet in case we want to move things around. So let's put one of these here, and then we'll put one of these here, and I'll bring in a little one. Nice. And I definitely think this needs another one, and we'll bring up, let's go ahead and do a flower up here. And then I want to bring one, let's bring some of these leaves coming out from here, like coming out like so. And we'll bring a little flower. Nice, okay. So I'm going to get this glued down, and I think maybe I'm going to do a little bit of ink distressing around this. I'm going to bring in that Night and Navy ink, and I'm going to bring in a blending tool, and I'm just going to ink around like I did this right here. I'm thinking that maybe I want to ink around this white piece. Well, maybe I don't. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, I went ahead and inked around. I took a sponge, dauber, and my Night and Navy, and I added a little bit of ink distressing around these Night and Navy pieces, and I think I'm going to leave that. I like the way that looks. I even went around my letters a little bit, and I'm going to pop these up, so it's going to just gives it another little added detail and really helps it stand up from the background and hides my white edges. Here is a quick look at the sticker sheet that comes with this album retreat, and it's this coral piece right here, the scallop piece that we will be using. We will use all 4 of these. So I'm going to place one on both sides of this strip right here and then one on the other side. I'm sorry, 3 pieces. I found this oh so beautiful stamp set in my stash. This is a retired close to my heart stamp, Captured Happiness D2224. I'm sorry I didn't capture a photo of it, but I did off stamp that in the Calypso Coral and stamp that directly on that journaling spot. And now I'm going to tuck that right in underneath of my photo and my journaling card. Another quick little tip is sometimes when you punch these little die cuts out of the sheet, you have these little nubs on there, and if you just take a sanding block and sand those, you never even notice that they were there. I do end up moving a few of these flowers around and build another little cluster underneath my happy and above that journaling. I felt like it needed a little something, and it didn't need the flower above the photo of my daughter on the first page or over on the second page with that little journaling word. Before I add some more flowers and leaves to my embellishment clusters, I want to pull in these 2026 to 2028 in color butterflies. I cannot even say enough things about these butterflies. They are so cute. I'm going to use the crisp cantaloupe ones and just randomly place them around my embellishment clusters. I might just have to add them to every project I make this year. I just love them that much. They're just dainty and adorable. They do come in all 5 of the in colors on this one sheet. Okay, let's bring in that white journaling pen and put some little dots right on top of the flower, right in the middle on those darker spots, just to give it a little bit more detail. And I'm going to do that, isn't that cute? I'm going to do that to all those flowers real quick. So I added a few more of those little dots in on this blue in that little star print. And so I was thinking that I like this darker pop of color, and this is soft and pretty, even though there's some bold colors here. I was thinking that there needed to be a little bit more of this color, and so this is one of the scrap pieces, this darker Calypso Coral. So I'm going to bring in my garden gathering dies, and I want to use this little flower right here. I'm just going to die cut that out in this little cardstock piece and bring in just a few of those to bring that deeper coral color in. I love how adding these flowers in really made that Calypso Coral pop. It just needed that little touch of that deep coral color, and that really finished my embellishment clusters off. I also went ahead and used the same, this was another scrap that came in that paper, and let me show you. See, I just used that darker color, and I'm going to save these because I have 9 other layouts to do. But I used that piece of that garden. Oh, I think this is Peaceful Pine. I just cut out from that same die set. I cut out that leaf right there and just cut it off. I didn't even need to cut the entire thing out. So I added that in, and it's perfect. I did also add in a few more butterflies because I couldn't resist. I just love those little butterflies. So another thing I did to finish this layout off was I did my journaling tag, and I just took a journaling pen and I wrote out what I wanted to write about my daughter Jocelyn in just a black journaling pen. And then I dug into my stash, and this is an old retired close to my heart stamp D2145, loving right now. And it has these little word bits on here. Actually, you're going to see me pull this same stamp set out several times while I complete these 10 layouts in this virtual album retreat. I will use several of these, but for today, I pulled out some of these words, and I'm sure you have a stamp set in your stash that has these little word bits on there, but all I did was I stamped in my Night of Navy, and then I reversed that stamp. I just flipped it over, and I second generation. I stamped in the Calypso Coral. I off stamped it on a piece of paper, and then just put the back side on there to highlight those words and just give it a little bit more detail. So that's a fun technique for you to try when you do your journaling. Let me give you a closer look at those embellishment clusters. I love the detail of adding that little white gel pen in. And another idea I had is I could have taken my ruler before I glued this down and just drew a line with that white gel pen, or I could have put little dots on here in the center of those. That's just another idea for you. But I thought this came out super cute, and I'm very happy with it. I really hope that you enjoyed this process video. Stick with me. I'm going to show you the other 9 layouts that I complete from this album retreat. It's a lot of fun. These kit went together so easy. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment and let me know how you think this came out. I really appreciate it. I'm leaving another video up that I think you'll enjoy. Till next time, friends.